Sam with proper accompaniment here on the ramp at Sun and Fun on Friday, day 4. Tell us what's happening with your project. I know you're flight testing now, and that's good times, but you haven't called me to fly yet.
Well, it's been winter up north, and
yeah, we Florida boys don't do winter,
and it's been horrible weather. You know, so I've been trying to fly whenever I can over the winter, and we had to end up trailering it down to Florida. So we did that. We brought it into Love's Landing, and then we put it together. And then Monday we did some test flights. Steve Wolf flew it, and then I flew it into the show here.
Oh, did? Okay,
yes, sir.
So you did fly in. Now
yes, sir.
Well, congratulations. That's
Thank
a big
you.
deal.
Thank you.
Now we're talking. So how's it flying?
It's flying great. All our systems are finally stable, and we got our cooling system figured out. We had to add cylinder head baffling in a particular fashion. We've got flaps now, and we've got oleo landing gear legs, and that cured all the issues I was having with the test flights. It's a fun airplane to fly. It's very light ailerons, real quick roll rate. It's not ultra sensitive, but it does whatever you want it to do. At 125 horsepower and the fixed gear that we have on the prototype, I'm cruising about 120 miles an hour. I'm coming over the numbers at about 75, and she's touching down at about 55. I'm climbing out at 1,200 feet a minute for a good 1,000, 1,500 feet, then it settles down to about 900 feet a minute. Stalls clean are at 60 miles an hour. With full flaps, I'm down at 48 miles an hour.
Okay.
There's no tendency to do anything squirrely in the stall. You can totally control it with the rudder or the ailerons. She's just flying great. It's a lot of fun to fly. We're going to want on the kit to be able to handle the 9. So we've adjusted our CG, we've adjusted the wing location and the tail volume to handle the 9-cylinder. We're also going to have retractable landing gear, and we've designed that. And one of the priorities this summer is to be doing that. We've started on our own factory P40, and that's going to have 150 to 180 horsepower in it. It's going to have the retracts, and we're going to flush rivet the whole thing. And the faster you get this plane, I can put it in a dive or all-out power and do about 140, 145. She loves it. The faster you go, the better it likes it. V&E is 176 knots, so we got plenty to go.
Mm-hmm.
Really.
How about production?
Okay, so right now we are cutting parts on our own P40. The tails are all cut, and we are doing proof parts for the beta builders. During the show so far, including the rain day, yesterday was really good business. We've sold another 3 positions, and we're going to keep that open for another couple more. We're ready to start sending out tail kits next month.
There's a number of variants for this airframe, as you've already indicated. Where is this thing going to go? What's it going to grow into?
So the whole concept behind Scalebirds and these Litefighters, we call them, was a light sport capable aircraft. So it's a modular airframe system. So now I can take this and it'll be a Hellcat, it'll be a Zero, it'll be a Focke-Wulf, it'll be a P-47. We might be able to do an early model Mustang, Razorback Mustang. And then eventually, who knows, you might see a 2-seat version of this, but it'll be a while. We want to get the light fighters going.
As I understand it, there's also a reduced scale B-17 in the works.
The B-17 project is a go, and we're currently funded to start the design of that. And so over the next few months, by Oshkosh time, we'll have the scale and all of the aero data and the estimated weights and all of that calculated out. And then it's going to be a build-centric program on the prototype. And who knows, we might see a kit of that as well.
That's got to be an amazing concept.
I'm totally excited. We've already done a full cockpit mock-up, and it's amazing when you get in that, what it feels like.
Any idea of what you target to put one of those together from the customer standpoint?
So putting that together for us is going to be about a 3-year build, we're estimating, and because we're designing it at the same time. It's not super complicated structurally, and you're looking at somewhere around $1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So talk about bragging rights. Wow.
We might be able to get that down on subsequent models because a lot of that's going to be, the engineering costs something. So, yeah.
Well, please keep Aero-News and the gang up to date, especially our Sport Plane Resource Guide. I think we still need to get your surveys in. And most important, call me. I'm ready to fly this thing.
All right, sounds good. We're down here.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds like a plan. Thank you.
The M700 Fury. An aircraft worthy of the name, an indomitable force. With performance surpassing its predecessor, the M700 Fury has 20% shorter takeoff and landing distances, a 30% improved climb rate of over 2,000 feet per minute, and reaches a maximum cruise speed of over 300 knots. Experience the Fury. Join the legacy.